Hello and welcome to the brief here on Newsfirst, Sri Lanka's only YouTube news bulletin. I am Shahan Jurampati and these are a look at your trending stories today. A 4-year-old child who had been missing for over a year was found in Dambulla yesterday. Now the child went missing in Ambalangoda in 2013.
This is Arumugam Subramaniam Buddhika. Arumugam Buddhika was a resident of Akurasa. When Arumugam Subramaniam Buddhika was found by the police, he had been renamed Raju. Arumugam had absolutely no memory of his parents nor his grandmother. This beggar had used Arumugam for begging. The beggar and the child who were produced before the acting magistrate of Dambulla are to be produced before the Balapitiya magistrate tomorrow.
The Ministry of External Affairs has expressed its surprise at recent statements on the outcome of the case filed by the LTTE in 2011 at the General Court of the European Union, in which the Council of the European Union was the defendant supported by the Kingdom of the Netherlands, the United Kingdom and the European Commission as interveners. Now the Ministry says that these statements by interested parties are based on an inaccurate premise.
Issuing a communique, the Ministry of External Affairs states that from the outset of the case being filed, legal advice and expert opinion was sought from within the European Union system and specialist European lawyers. The communique reads that the government of Sri Lanka took action in the most effective manner available by providing material of substantive nature to the defendant and the interveners on a regular basis. The Ministry of External Affairs says that in these circumstances, the government of Sri Lanka provided all relevant material to the European Commission in order to assist the Commission to resist the claim by the LTTE. The Ministry of External Affairs notes further that the defendant and interveners have recourse to an appellate procedure within the stipulated period from the notification of the judgment. With regard to future action, the Ministry of External Affairs notes that the EU Council, the Netherlands and the UK have the options of adoption of new restrictive regulations, appeal to the European Court of Justice and national measures by European Union member states. The Ministry of External Affairs says the government has already commenced and will continue to assist the parties to the case in their future course of action, in the interest of protecting its citizens against intimidation through extortion by the remnants of the LTTE and the possible resurgence of terrorism in the country.
JVP North Central Provincial Councillor Vasantha Samarasinghe questions as to why proper action is not being taken on the audit report pertaining to the Geneva Gate issue, the controversial refurbishment of the official residence of the permanent representative in Geneva.
Professor G.L. Peiris should have looked at this committee report at the very least before issuing his statement to the press. I am not the one who is saying this. This is being said by the 4 people who compiled this report, including a Deputy Treasury Secretary. Minister G.L. Peiris says that Chenuka Seneviratne assumed duties on the 15th of November 2009. This report says that 19th of November 2009. It is extremely clear. This transaction has taken place after she assumed duties. Now they are trying to acquit Thurai too, who, according to this report, worked to raise funds for the LTTE. The monitoring MP of the Ministry of External Affairs initially said there was no such contract. Now they have accepted it. We asked Honorable Professor G.L. Peiris if he issued this statement without reading the report after listening to MP Satyan Vas. We call on Professor G.L. Peiris to take legal action with regard to this report and tell the country what action is being taken.
මේ වාර්තාව සම්බන්ධයෙන් නීති ක්‍රියාමාර්ග ගන්න කටයුතු කරන නිසා අපි GL පීරිස් මහත්තයන් අහනවා දැන් කියන්න මේ වාර්තාවට මොකද කරන්නේ රටට.
The owner of the company at the centre of the Geneva Gate controversy, which refurbished the residence of the Sri Lankan permanent representative in Geneva, P.T. Thurai, spoke with the BBC Sinhala service. Here are some of the excerpts from the interview.
Were you arrested by the Swiss authorities?
No, never. I not.
You had the contract, your company got the contract from the Sri Lankan High Commission, Geneva, to renovate the official residence.
Yes, that is right.
So, do you know your company is based in Zurich, right? Not in Geneva?
No, not in Zurich. That is my company running in Canton Zurich. Because this contract came from my friend. My friend's name is Jaufer. Jaufer worked in Sri Lankan embassy before. He's my friend.
Right.
Because
Mr.
he
Jaufer.
asked- yes, Jaufer, Uduman Jaufer. But Jaufer asked me, Selva, he's my best friend. He asked me, Selva, I want renovation this house because you also making this contract. I have some quotation. If you don't mind, you can give quotation. Because I already with papers and one quotation to Jaufer. Then Jaufer called me. Okay, we have checked all your company also, but if you don't mind, you can take this contract. One company is Selva Sub GmbH, other company is Selva Sub Immobilien GmbH. I made this contract with through Selva Sub Immobilien company.
Let's now take a look at your foreign exchange rates. And that's a wrap of the brief here on News First. I'm Shine Rampati, reminding you to always stay briefed.